advice would you give to a YouTube channel trying to start right now that has a similar vibe to yours? I was talking about this earlier, but just, you know, make the videos that you want to see. Whatever you think is missing on YouTube, make those videos. Are you putting this on your story? I don't know. Are you trying to go to bed and you want to watch it later? If so, yeah, I'll put it on my story. What's your favorite song? I don't have a favorite song. I have favorite albums. My favorite album is my Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but I don't have a favorite song. I think it's weird to have a favorite song. Bro, how do I tell my parents I think I have ADHD? They don't believe me. Man, this is tough. Like, why do you think you have ADHD? Did you look it up? Or a lot of people I knew like thought they had ADHD because they wanted to feel victimized. Like they wanted to feel like they had something. Everybody wants to have something. Nobody wants to be privileged. It's like, oh, I have this. You know? A lot of people get stuck into that. So I don't know. I don't know what to say because I have ADHD technically, but every day I don't think it's real. More and more I don't think it's real. I always flip about the subject, but sometimes I feel like I say I have ADHD as a crutch. But in a lot of ways, like, I don't know. It's tough because people with ADHD, the myth is that people with ADHD can't focus, and that's just not true. People with ADHD can focus on stuff that they like doing. They can focus on stuff that is interesting to them. They can't do shit that they don't like doing. Like me, now, I used to have a problem with editing because I hated it, but now I love editing, and I could just edit. Like, if I start, I can't stop. I get kind of into this manic state. Something switches off my brain. Like, sometimes I'll be, like, doing a commentary. I get so into it. I look like I'm fucking on coke. Because I'm just, like, preaching. You've seen this in this IG Live, too. When I get really into something, I get fucking manic. Do you like to read books? Yes, I do. Send me a book. Send me a book. I've been reading more now. With me, like, with the ADD thing, I don't know what it is in my brain. Like, it's either I read the whole book in a day, or I don't read it at all. Like, I'll read one page and then never touch it again, or I read the whole fucking book in a day. Just got back from first day of junior year, and your vids are inspiring me so much. So people are starting school. Good luck with this year. Yes. How many high school viewers do I have? How many of you guys are in high school? How many of you guys are in college? People at my school think I'm a druggie and I don't have friends. My dad just texted me, so I was reading the text. But yeah, how many people are of you guys like in the chat right now? How many are high school? How many are college? I'm a freshman. Me. I'm dual enrolled. Have you guys seen Euphoria? For new high schoolers, if you're trying to figure shit out, I recommend watching the show Euphoria. I think that's a good example of how you find your people. In college, 2-year school though. 2-year school is still college. If you're getting a degree, it's college. You're from the UK. Oh, you're from the UK, so it's uni. It's a uni there. College, junior. I'm doing a gap year before right now, my freshman year in college. What are you doing your gap year? Don't just be sitting around wasting time. A lot of people take gap years just to get high and travel around the world and not work. Capitalize on this. Where the fuck is everyone watching that show? HBO Go. Just watch it on HBO Go. And don't ask me where to get a link. Pay people for their work, yo. Especially like a show that good. They put all that work in it. Even though they make money, they deserve to get paid for their work. It's that simple. HBO Go. Thoughts on QIX stealing your idea? Who's QIX and what did they steal? Anybody in college in New York City? I dropped out. Your communications, media, and studio arts program. I hope you know that degree does not mean a whole lot, but you will learn something. If you put your mind to it, you will learn a whole lot. My degree for the 2 years I went didn't mean shit, but I did learn a lot. I did learn a lot in college. Thoughts on wasted potential? I was that kid. I mean, I was like people call me a prodigy my whole childhood. I think people could recognize that I had this sort of awareness to myself. Like, not to brag, but I've always been kind of like aware of things in a certain way. And people saw that early on. They said like, oh, you're destined for great things. And that got to my head. And I didn't know that I had to have a work ethic to also succeed. And that really like fucking made me depressed for a long ass time. I couldn't figure out why I wasn't happy. It was because it was because I had wasted potential. And so I just sorted shit out for myself. I gave myself a work ethic. Computer science, Philippines. Stop texting me, people. Hey, I'm Sneako. I'm 14 and mixed race, and I relate to you a lot. Thank you. I gotta sleep. See you, man. Go to bed. You watch anime? No. Alright, I'm getting kind of stale now. And there's still a lot of people in here, but I gotta go. I gotta fucking make this fucking video. I can't... It's tough. It's tough. My channel, the shit is doing really well. Phil is texting me right now. If you know Phil, he's fucking on my phone. I'm really enjoying doing YouTube right now. And I'm in this weird place because everybody's coming back to school. You guys are starting school. Stop texting me, yo! Everybody's going back to school, and I'm just here. Sitting down, making videos. It's weird because I don't have a schedule anymore. That's the crazy thing about being a YouTuber. Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. This job can be done anywhere. So I feel like I have so many possibilities and I can do so much, but I have to stay educated as well. Like, I can't just talk about nothing. I can't just talk about being a YouTuber. So I'm trying to read books. I'm trying to talk to different people. Yeah, I recommend you guys to do the same too. Even though you're in school, I wasted a lot of time in school. I didn't learn for a lot of years. You got to keep an open mind. It's boring. It's boring to read books. It's boring to learn, but you got to do that shit. I'm telling you, you have to. Seek out things that interest you. If you're in college and you don't know what you want to do, most people are in that situation, so don't worry too much. Someone said, real quick before you go, why do you think people are not confident in themselves? Because they... I don't feel like answering that. My bad. I'm about to leave and someone's still talking about my Android. Alright. Peace out. I love you guys. By the way, if you see me in public, don't be afraid to say hi to me. Like, I'm not some fucking celebrity. I'm not that. I'm going to try to change that stigma. I'm not a celebrity. Just talk to me. I'm a guy. And I happen to have some people watching my fucking videos. That's it. Please come talk to me. We'll have a conversation. That's it. Don't be intimidated. I'm not that intimidating. I'm just a lanky-ass skinny dude. That's it. Alright, man. Peace out. Have a good night. Alright, I'm just end this shit.